Hey guys, what's going on? Jesse Phoenix here. And last night I posted a video showing us my alternate picking technique for the right hand. So what we did was we focused on the picking technique for the right hand on open strings, such as this. And although it sounds boring, it's really important to be able to just focus on the right hand picking technique and really getting a hang of, just the motion of the up, down, just on one string, and then applying that to the other strings too, and going up and so forth. Also, it's great to use a metronome, and every time you practice that, do 4 notes per beat, and so forth, and just increase the speed every week, every 2 weeks, until you're getting up to speeds that you never would have been able to approach if you hadn't been doing that technique. So now we're going to introduce the right hand, and we're going to do a really simple 1, 2, 3, 4 progression all the way up the neck. And we're going to use down, up, and we're going to focus on technique, which means we're going to use just the very tips of our fingers when we fret the notes, and we're going to make sure that we're playing the notes right next to the frets. We're not going to be down towards the nut. We're not going to be in the middle of the fret. Every time we fret a note, we're going to make sure we're playing as close to the fret as possible. We're also going to pay attention to our thumb, and that it's in the center of the neck. We don't want to hang it over the top. It gives us less range of motion. So keep your thumb in the center of the neck and focus on using just the tips of your finger, especially your pinky tip finger, which a lot of times, you tend to want to use the fat of your finger, but you really should be using just the tip of your pinky finger. And at the same time, again, every time, make sure it's alternate picking. So it's going to go something like this. And we're going to go up to the 12th fret, and then we're going to go back down the other way, which is a little bit harder. So you should use a metronome, but right now we're just going to go over what I mean. All right, so it's going to start like this. All right, and then you're going to go back down. All right, and you're going to do that for each string. So if you're sitting watching TV, you're just hanging out, you want to practice something, just sit there on the couch and just go. And then go to the next string, second string. And when you're doing that, it's really important to pay attention to how far you're taking your pinky off the fretboard when you move to the next position. So when I go, that pinky really wants to come off really far from the fretboard. So it's really frustrating to try to keep it as close to the fretboard as possible, but it's also really important to keep it there too, because that's how you're going to gain speed. And that's why every week when you practice this, set the metronome and increase the speed a little bit at a time, and just keep going until you're going to be playing, something like that. I mean, I'm a little bit sloppy, but yeah. And so forth. And you're going to go all the way up to the 6th string, do the same thing. And really, I mean, even you can see my pinky coming away. Pay attention to that and keep it as close to the fretboard as possible. you start with a downstroke one time, the next time you do it, start it with an upstroke. So up, down. So instead of down, up, down, it's going to be up, down, up. That's going to be my second tutorial on how to practice alternate picking. And there's other licks you can do too that have alternate picking. What I like to do sometimes is use the major scale and do like a lick something like this. Something like that, and you can just gradually increase speed. And that's why it's important to practice the alternate picking, because it's going to allow you to play runs like that that are going to sound really professional once you get both your hands working together at slower speeds. So that's my video for tonight, guys, and I'm going to link it to my first video I posted. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I know my video and audio isn't the best, I'm just using my cell phone, but I'm really looking to, in the future, upload some more professional sounding videos. So bear with me. Any questions, please let me know. And if you have any comments, I'd love to interact with you guys and give you any tips I can help you with. All right, have a good night. Take care.